My name is Lisa. I'm a working mom living with my husband Reed and our daughter Madison. We are a family of three. Reed is very fond of our daughter and often plays with Madison, also helping a lot with the household chores. Madison is a lively and cheerful child, so our home is always filled with joy and laughter. However,
Daddy, good luck with work.
Thank you, Madison. Well, I'm off.
have a good day. Be careful.
Bye-bye.
Actually, due to the company's poor performance, Reed was transferred to a different department, which resulted in a decrease in his salary. Since then, he seemed to have lost his composure and became more irritable at home. Around the time Madison started kindergarten,
You're just doing housework all the time. Pay more attention to me, be more considerate.
you scared me. Why are you raising your voice all of a sudden? What's wrong?
It's common sense for a wife to prioritize her husband, isn't it? Why can't you do such a simple thing?
You say I'm just doing housework, but I need to do it while I have time.
That's just because you're bad at managing your time. Always focusing on the child.
Madison is only 4 years old. It's natural she needs a lot of attention, right? That's why I have to do the household chores now while I have time. I have a job too.
Don't make excuses. You always have a comeback. Are you mocking me?
After saying that, Reed went out to drink. Despite his behavior, he was always gentle with Madison. So I believed that by supporting him and trying my best, the kind Reed would return. A few days later.
Lisa, why haven't you prepared the drinks for tonight?
Huh? But, you said you were taking a break from drinking this week.
Even so, it's a wife's duty to sense her husband's mood at the time. If you can't even do that, you might as well quit your job and stay at home forever.
Why are you getting angry over this? You say to understand your feelings, but if I had prepared it, you would have gotten angry, right? That's why I followed your declaration.
You're so annoying. You really don't get it. It's unrealistic for you to be a working mom. So just quit your job already and focus on the housework.
But we agreed to both work for Madison's future, didn't we? In fact, before we got married, I used to earn more than Reed. However, when I became pregnant, I discussed with my boss and was able to transfer to a different department. But I was thinking it's about time to start doing something more serious. The next morning, Reed woke up a bit later than usual.
What is this? Leftovers from yesterday? Why are you serving me this? Are you kidding me?
Don't talk like that. Serving leftovers is common in any household. Besides, we need to save money considering our future. We can't afford luxuries and need to cut back where we can. Reed was grumpy from the morning, and seeing the breakfast made him even more so. But we need to save money, or we can't cover the monthly expenses. However, Reed seemed unable to accept this.
You're looking down on me because my salary has decreased, aren't you?
Why would I do that? I always appreciate how hard you work.
You definitely are. I can see right through you.
You couldn't be more wrong. Look, Reed, I know you're tired, but being snapped at all the time doesn't feel good to me either.
I'm not snapping. I'm just stating facts.
You're misunderstanding. I'm not looking down on you. I'm trying my best to help you feel better, you know?
Ugh. So your best effort is just this, huh?
Let's just eat breakfast and get ready. We'll be late for work.
I know that. It's your fault for serving such a useless meal.
Useless. It might be leftovers from last night, but it's perfectly edible, isn't it? Madison and I ate the same thing for breakfast.
So, this is what you and her left, huh?
That's not it. I set aside a separate portion for you.
What a morning this is.
I feel the same. Tell me, Reed, what exactly are you unhappy about? If work is too hard, there's always the option to change jobs, so don't overdo it.
Shut up. I should be the top priority at home. What are you talking about, changing jobs? This pathetic breakfast is just like trash. This is what I think of it.
Wait, Reed. Why are you flipping the plate over?
It's your fault for going against me.
At that moment, I realized it was impossible to return to how things used to be. I couldn't continue living like this anymore. I decided to take Madison and temporarily go back to my parents' home. Then,
Don't be ridiculous. What do you mean by going to your parents' house? You're my wife, you can't just skip out on household duties. I won't allow you to neglect your duties to serve your husband.
Then as a husband, it's your duty to protect your wife, isn't it?
I heard loud voices, so I called Uncle Noah.
Madison. I'm sorry, Madison. Thank you.
No, it's okay. I just thought it'd be better if Uncle Noah was here.
Noah, what the hell? A younger brother defying his older brother? I won't allow it. Besides, you have no business in this, so stay out of it.
How can I stay silent after seeing this? Hey, Lisa, is it okay if I ask what happened up to this point?
Well, it's like, you know.
I see. So he got grumpy because his salary decreased. If that's the case, why didn't he use his skills to find another job?
Don't blame everything on me. It's Lisa's fault for not supporting me, right? Most of the time, it's the wife's fault when the husband isn't doing well.
Don't talk nonsense. Blaming your lack of effort on your wife. Big brother, how small-minded can you be? You're not free from responsibility in your work matters.
Shut up. It's because Lisa's not doing enough at home.
What you're saying, big brother, is like Lisa should carry you on her back and still blame all your incompetence on her.
You're stupid, Noah. It's obviously because of Lisa's lack of effort.
That doesn't make any sense.
Huh?
I've been listening to you talk, big brother, but do you even understand what you're saying?
What? Why is Mia here too?
Madison called me. Just so you know, even if I'm just your sister-in-law, Lisa is a precious sister to Noah and me. If you keep this attitude, I won't forgive you just because you're my brother.
Madison had called Reed's sister Mia and brother Noah. After Mia and Noah spoke to Reed.
Ugh. So what if you two came? Like I told Lisa, I am the most important person in this house. So, you two should also listen to what I say. After all, I'm the eldest son.
Don't be stupid. There's no such thing as the most important person in a family. In a family, everyone is equal. Even in that, by recognizing the efforts of the eldest brother, Lisa might feel grateful or depend on you. That's how you earn trust in a family, not by strutting around and acting all high and mighty, stupid big brother.
Mia. Who do you think you're talking to like that?
I'm looking at you, so obviously it's you, big brother.
Big brother, are you always like this with Lisa?
What if I am?
Cut the nonsense. You would be angry if the roles were reversed.
Exactly. If it were you, big brother, you'd be yelling and making a huge fuss.
Are you two making fun of me too?
No, we're just stating the facts. If you get angry when you hear them, it means you think there's some truth to it, right?
That's why you get irritated and angry when someone points it out. Even as my brother, you're too small-minded to even have a conversation.
I'm told I have a big character at work.
Big brother, that's what's generally called flattery. If it were true, you wouldn't have taken out your frustrations on Lisa or been transferred to another department.
We don't work at the same company, so we can't say if you're good at your job or not, but the fact that you were chosen for the transfer, well, that probably says something, doesn't it?
Noah and Mia spoke quite harshly. But what they said was the reality. Faced with the last thing he wanted to hear, Reed responded.
Don't mess with me. I'm excellent, that's why I was transferred to my current department. To improve its performance.
Sounds like a roundabout way of giving you the boot.
You don't actually believe you were relied upon, do you? In these times, companies want to get rid of unwanted staff quickly. But with wrongful termination laws, you know, like in foreign countries, saying you're fired can lead to lawsuits.
Then I would have been transferred to a place like the company history compilation department or some other backwater department.
The idea of the history compilation department being a dumping ground is outdated. They compile the company's history, and with digital processing, it's actually staffed with quite capable people now.
Really?
You didn't know that.
Anyway, I am the ace sent to revitalize the current department. My salary might be less now, but it will skyrocket soon.
And when is that supposed to happen?
Well, to be honest, I don't know yet.
I've never heard of the salary of an ace meant to rebuild a department being cut. It means you were transferred to a department that matches your pay grade.
Shut up.
You always tell Lisa to shut up too, right?
I don't!
You have been saying that. Recently, when you get angry, you're uncontrollable.
Strutting around and then lying blatantly.
I'm astonished. How much do you think you've been supported by Lisa?
What do you know?
I don't know. And I don't want to understand someone who takes out their stress at home.
No matter what Reed said, Mia and Noah countered with sound arguments. Seeing how Reed interacted with them, I realized once again that our relationship was beyond repair. Feeling that it was impossible to continue as a family, I said, "Reed, let's get a divorce. There's no point in staying together anymore."
Divorce. Why all of a sudden?
It might seem sudden to you, but Lisa has probably been thinking about this for a long time, right?
Why do we have to divorce?
You've remained kind to Madison, but ever since your department transfer, your attitude towards me has changed. Honestly, I don't understand what you're thinking. You don't talk to me and just take your frustrations out on me. And I can't help but worry that you might eventually treat Madison the same way. That's why I can't do this anymore.
That's just your imagination.
Even if it is, the possibility exists, and that's enough for her to say it's impossible.
Big brother, you told Lisa to be understanding of your feelings, right? Then as a husband, you should also try to understand Lisa's feelings.
You said it yourself, so you should also act on it.
I work too, so I can manage the living expenses.
Then why do you insist on saving so much?
For Madison's future, right? Besides, I earn a salary every month. If you wanted to change jobs, I could have supported us until then, but you chose not to.
Big brother, you really messed up. It's not easy to find a wife as good as her.
Definitely. Working while raising a child and even encouraging you to change jobs. Saying she'll support you in the meantime. Big brother, you're always about work, but since your transfer, haven't you completely stopped helping with childcare and household chores?
I'm busy. I don't have time for that.
You're just pretending to be busy.
Exactly. Lisa's the one who's really busy with both work and childcare.
But that's normal for a working mother, right?
It's different from just going to the office like you, big brother. Stop taking things for granted.
When I mentioned divorce, Reed looked surprised. However, his continued reliance on excuses only led to further scolding from Noah and Mia. Still, he seemed to believe he was capable at work.
If you divorce me, you'll definitely regret it. After all, my salary is going to increase dramatically soon.
That's just in your head.
Indeed. There's no basis or guarantee for that.
Hey, you too. At least take the side of your eldest brother a little.
No way. Given the current situation, our eldest brother is nothing but an adversary.
Sorry, but Noah and I are on Lisa's side, not yours.
Just so you know, I've recorded all of our conversations up to now.
Recorded what?
Everything, as evidence for a claim for alimony.
She's been keeping proper evidence.
If you were really a respectable head of the household, things wouldn't have come to this. Do you understand?
Divorce and alimony. I'm a perfect husband, aren't I? So why do I have to go through this?
Because of your terrible treatment of Lisa, your poor salary, and your lack of brains to change jobs.
I didn't ask you to.
If even we can see it, it goes without saying for Lisa.
Explaining this is just a waste of time. Have you realized your incompetence yet?
Hearing this, Reed's face suddenly looked as if he had realized something. But I thought maybe this would make him reflect, however.
Stop nitpicking every little thing. Yes, that's right. I was transferred to a different department not just because of poor performance, but also because of my many mistakes. I got angry and took it out on others. So what?
That kind of defensive anger just makes you look even worse, stupid brother.
Don't get all defiant and think you've won.
But I'm not going to agree to a divorce.
My desire to divorce hasn't changed.
I definitely refuse a man like my brother.
What are you talking about? Marrying a man like me would make you happy.
Then why do you think I want to divorce you?
That's not the point, Lisa. We should also respect Madison's wishes, right? Right, Madison? It'd be really sad to live apart from Daddy, wouldn't it?
Not at all. I love Mommy more and I'm happier with her.
What?
There's your answer.
That result is so obvious, it's hilarious.
Wait. Are we really getting a divorce?
Lisa has been saying that all along, hasn't she?
Wait! If I get divorced under these circumstances, it'll affect my position at work.
That's not our problem. Go ahead and regret it after you're divorced and alone.
You had a wonderful wife and a cute daughter. You were happy, weren't you?
That's how it is. The divorce papers are ready, so just sign them.
Write your name on the paper with the green line, and then it's bye-bye time.
Thus, I divorced Reed. It was all thanks to Noah and Mia, who stood by me, and to Madison, who called them for help. After the divorce, Reed continued working in the same department, but his salary remained low. He repeatedly made serious mistakes that affected the company's credibility, leading to his dismissal amidst staff reductions. With alimony and child support to pay, Reed accumulated debt. Struggling with no income and debt repayments, he barely managed to survive. He found a job with a dormitory, but the low wage left little after rent and other deductions. He wanted to change jobs, but it was difficult under the circumstances. Leaving would mean losing his housing. If only he had made an effort to stay at his previous company or changed jobs back then. But now, such thoughts were meaningless. Reed was left with a bleak life, devoid of joy and money. As for Madison and me.
Madison's room is so big, and it has 2 windows.
Oh, can you show it to me later?
Sure.
Lisa, I'm really sorry about my foolish brother. My sister and I have cut ties with him.
Right. Our parents were furious and disowned him too.
But we'd be happy if you continue to let Madison see us.
Thank you. Madison will be delighted.
Let's all go to Grandma and Grandpa's house next time.
Madison and I found a rental property suitable for families and moved there. My department introduced remote work, allowing me to work from home. Although the workload increased, so did my salary, so we could live comfortably. Madison was always happy to have me at home. I wondered if I could raise her without making her feel lonely. I resolved to keep smiling every day, thankful for the strong support and the good relationships that continue even now. If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.